the Sahara with you. In the Sahara with you.
Today's guitar lesson is going to be Tea in the Sahara from the Police. I want to keep this lesson very, very short, sweet, and simple, so I'm going to run through the song, and I'm going to show you what needs to be played. What you would start out with is first you would need effects. So you need a chorus pedal, a compressor, a volume effects pedal, and a delay pedal. And your delay pedal you're going to set up to, you're going to put your feedback all the way up and your effects level all the way up, and your delay is going to stay in the middle range. Now I don't know what delay out there has, so I'm just going to assume. The first chord you start out with is just this F minor 13th chord. Now on record and live, they would always kind of start out, with that chord. Well, and then Andy Summers starts up with, comes in with his. And now this is where your pedal comes in. This will also you should have a volume pedal, so you can have your foot controlling this. I don't have one per se, so I'm gonna do it without it as I normally do, and start with it. So it opens up like this. That's when Sting comes in with the actual bass line. So when that happens, you can play more chords like this. I'm gonna do it without effect first. I'm gonna do it without effect, and then when I finally run through the whole thing, I'll do it with effect and show you how it's supposed to be played. But Sting is playing it like this. I mean, Andy Summers is playing it like this. Then during the bass line, to accent that, Andy Summers throws in some C-shaped chords, which we'll get into later, or some C sharp minor 11ths. They're making that a 13th. But really, the riff is when Sting starts doing the, my sisters and I part, the verse. Let's get into the verse real quick. The verse, well, first off, Andy's playing this F minor 11th chord. So what you do is you have your first finger on the F note of your lower E. Your pinky should be going on the 4th fret of your B string. You're going to play that open finger. Your E is playing that open note along with the accent note. You're going to make an A major 13th. Now in the Police, they always played chords like that because that was them. But what you're doing is you make a regular an A 5th, open A. Then make that 13th. You put your pinky finger on the 4th fret once again. The 4th fret of when you had it last time. Making that D sharp note. Then back to. And then you can even use the F minor 13th. And now sometimes Andy Summers would throw in this, they would throw in variations, he would, accent those chords he's playing. I'm not gonna do them now because I don't have an effect on. But the chorus to that sounds like this. I'm gonna play it one more time. I would show you that. That's how they play it on record, and that's a lot more. I think, difficult to do it in the way that Andy plays it live. He played it live in The Police. We just simply just do this. Before going back to that, before going back to F minor 13th. And so how to play the chorus is very, very simple. All this is harmonics. So what you're doing is you're having your E harmonic, playing this B harmonic, you're playing this higher E harmonic. So it's all together. It's your next E harmonic to your A harmonic, this F sharp harmonic, this B harmonic. So all together that's and he does that twice so that he starts singing. Or you could do that what they do on record with Sting. What Sting gets his guitar player Dominic Miller to do, and what Andy did on the record is. It's a lot of really sparse chord shapes here. Your middle finger should be on the 6th fret of G. Have your first finger on that A. You're moving this down to these two fingers. Your index finger and your middle finger should be both on the 4th fret of G and E, respectively. Move that down 2 frets. Now, to get that shape, you would have to move your middle finger and make that open E. So far we have. So then somebody's playing, on the 1st fret, B to A. On your 9th fret, your middle finger and your index finger once again are playing. And what you would do is kind of like you had the first shape, is you would have your middle finger on the 8th fret of G, and your first finger on the 7th fret of E. And so far you get, that's really the whole entire chorus. Oops. He does that twice. He does it with the volume pedal. Now the bridge to that is very simple. What Andy would sometimes do is he would have an open, C sharp minor 9th, and sometimes on record Sting does this, and they also would do this live. That I guess with jam around with it, but Sting would just start doing this. And Andy would throw in some F sharp minor 9ths, with the open B and E, of course. Move that back down the figure. Now, if you remember the chorus, the way they play it live, you notice that it's really the chords are put in fifths around C sharp minor, of course. Notice that. So I mean, really, the third verse about how the sisters would burn. It's really the same exact thing. Or before going back into the and then of course the song ends with that Sting going back into what he had to open the song with that. And Andy would sometimes throw in some play a straight C this is like a C sharp minor 11th, which is the same exact chord they have for Walking on the Moon. In fact, to be honest, Sting actually, whenever he performs on his own, T on the Sahara, he always adds in Walking on the Moon because they both are the same exact chord structure and chords. And what you could do is, instead of just playing that simple, figure, you can make a minor 11th into a minor 13th by putting your pinky on the 4th fret of B. Make it really, really dark. Or you could even do this. Play that open C, the open C minor chord on your 11th fret of D. Well, that was the lesson. I hope you got it. If you didn't get it, please tell me in the comments below what you think I should, do, and tell you if you didn't get it. And please check out my other videos. Thanks.
Sahara.